Hello, today we are going to be looking at multimodal AI. Now, this provides a comprehensive approach to problem solving, innovation, creativity, even as well as driving advancement in various industries. Now, what we have here is a playground and where we can input text, and the text will be we can ask the AI application something in a text message. We can also utilize images to interpret what the image is saying as well. We can also have upload an audio. So from the audio, it will be able to transcribe to text, which is actually great. So that's what you have here. So you can so we have this image, which the model gives us a list based on the highest accuracy, and we can see from the first accuracy that this is classified as a Jeep, a Land Rover, with a score of 0.5. It also suggested other labels for the image in question. One thing you need to note is that the models that are currently used on this playground are actually pre-trained. So what does that mean? It means that we can actually train this model on specific images or text, depending on what you want it to be. So, but this is just kind of like an example to show how the multimodal AI works. So these models were actually gotten from Hugging Face. We'll have a look about around that a minute. But first of all, let's test out the audio translation first. So we're just going to be importing the audio, and we're just going to wait for it to translate for us into text. So we are currently using an audio to text model for this beat. Another thing that I would also like to share as well is that this can also be created in a sequence. So when I mean sequence, I mean it can be created from a text to an image, and then the image to an audio, things like that. And then just to give you a bit of where the models that were used. So this is on Hugging. This is the site in Hugging Face, where you can find lots and lots of models, for your multimodal AI. And so you can just search based on what you want to achieve for your application, for your AI application. And for this application, I did utilize GPT-2. I know we've got higher ones, but just to for the purpose of this example, I did utilize GPT-2, and see, it's so easy to search for it. I just searched for it, and then you go there and it says use this model, and then you can just literally copy the URL model and insert it into your application. And then also for this application, I also utilized so the good thing about Hugging Face is that Hugging Face does give you a sort of like how to use the models and how to also train your data with the model as well. So you've got all of that documentation here as well. So yes, and we can just dive into VS Code, where I did utilize Streamlight as well. Streamlight is a very good Python UI where we can do all of the front end work as well as the back end as well. This is just how I utilize the models. So creating a pipeline for the image classification, and I put in the model there as well. That's the model I used for the image classification. And for the text generation, of course, that was also initiated, and creating a function. So a function that would allow a user to put in a text, and also it's kind of like I gave it a max length of 50 as well. And based on the model that we have utilized, the model will be able to explain the text that a user has entered as well. And then moving on to the next upload and display of an image, using the if statements as well. Also utilizing the model that we have taken from Hugging Face. We'll have that there as well. And just defining all of the arguments and making sure that I utilize the tokenizer as well as the pre-trained model. And I mentioned again, I just want to iterate that I didn't train the models, the pre-trained models, on any data set. So it was literally gotten from Hugging Face, and it can definitely be enhanced. It's more advisable to actually, enhance your models just to avoid hallucination, because you don't really want your models spitting out, or for lack of a better word, giving you a wrong answer to what you want. So that's why it's advisable to train your models. So this is the output of an AI playground. Thank you.